you know. And it was just something that just allowed us to like be centered and understand what matters most. Like I remember going on a mission trip to Mexico, and I just remember seeing something, reading something, or something that hit me about, dang, like us as Americans, we way too privileged. We got so much stuff that we just don't even need. And it's these young kids that's at this orphanage that they got the old PlayStation, they got they don't even actually be in the house. They're playing, we're playing volleyball. We're like it they showed me what life is really all about, you know? Like, and I just really, really want to get back to that, if anything, is like, as in, I'm never gonna be the same coming from this pandemic in a good way, where I'm gonna really, really focus on the things that matter. Because I think a lot of times we were focused on things that didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Social media, like likes or whatever people are going through nowadays. I feel bad for these young people. Like I feel bad for our young people that they that validation of like social media and instant gratification and those things is like that's not real life, man. So I think that y'all hit it on the head. I just want to add on to what y'all said.
No, you definitely get humbled, and obviously, my family's
Humble.
from Mexico, and I went to Mexico too. We go every year, and I went actually, recently during the pandemic, and you start you look at it, and like obviously you can tell your students, hey, you don't understand how you have it, because our parents always, you don't understand how you got it, man, and you're like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, you don't understand. Like, seriously, you
Don't
don't understand,
understand.
because like at
Don't.
least here we try really hard to get students the access to school. We give them the computers, we get them the internet if we have to. I know it's not the best 100%, but they do what we can right now. Um, but in Mexico and other countries, like bro, like they just get this like work to do, and then next week they gotta like take pictures of it and text it to the teacher, right?
Hmm.
And I'm not saying every part of Mexico. I'm just talking where I was at in the smaller town. But like in the big cities, there's people that have money. There's people that do really well. They have computers that do their thing. But other people that computer, like a little computer, even to us, a Chromebook is a couple $100. That's a big deal. Especially
Yeah,
when you make a couple $100 in a month,
for
or
sure.
2 weeks to take that kind of money. So I feel like I tell the kids like, man, you don't understand, man. We are trying to better you to be ready for the world, and there are people out there with more energy that walk miles to go to school, or have to get on 3 buses to get to school. They do what they can, and they're taking advantage of what they can. And so when we're here, we got to soak this in, man. We really got to like try to do the best we can, because you don't understand how great life is here and in other parts of the world. There's some parts where it's not that easy, man. It's not that that fun. Don't get me wrong. People here struggle. People here need things too, but the majority, the most of us are doing okay.
And I want to be clear one more time. That mission trip changed my life because they were joyful. They were genuinely happy. Like it was so much fun. I couldn't speak a bit of the language like I wish I would have paid attention in high school with Spanish. But
Tienes que aprender español, Armani. Tienes que practicar tu español. Tienes que
mi
practicar.
amo Armani. Gracias. That's all I got for you. But my point being is, but we spoke love. Like those young people were so amazing. Like that, I'll never forget them. So I just think about how joyful they were with little, quote unquote, little to what we have, but they had everything. They had more. They were more privileged to me because they knew about what mattered most, and that was their family, the people that they're around. So yeah, man.
Dude, I seen some kids. They were sharing a bike, right? So they had a, not like where all of them are on one. I'm talking about the kid would go do a lap on the bike, come back. The other kid would get, and it was like a girl bike, and it was like these boys. They didn't care. They got on the bike, boom, a
Love it.
little lap, and they were sharing like, I'll do a lap, you do a lap, and I'm sitting like, the littlest things are like, wow. Over here, you'd be like, nah, but kids don't even want to go outside and get on the bike. So you're like, come on, man. So like the little things that you see, and you're like, oh my, and I grew up going my whole life, so I've already been humbled as a kid. Like I already knew, but as you go as an adult and you take your son, and my son has a TV in his room. You know what I mean? My son has neon, LED light, little things where I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing to my son, right? But you're like, but when he gets out there, he's playing with them, and you see, like you said, the joy, man. They're just having fun. They were playing marbles, man. They were playing marbles. It's like I never seen kids here play marbles. We played PS5. We played whatever. We played things that are on a whole other. And
Hey,
so
you
it's like,
got money, man. I don't got no PS5. I see
well,
you,
I
man.
don't got nothing either. I got my iPhone, but so it's just like little things like that. And hey, whenever you're all down, I will take you guys. You guys can go with me. We'll go see the real part. We'll see
Let's
some
go.
some
Oh,
good
let's go.
stuff.
Hey, Sean,
We'll
we
eat
would
some
do
good
that.
food. You know what I mean?
We
I'll show
go.
you. I'll show you what's not on the news. I'll show you what people are. trying to get you to see the bad image, and I'll take you to the beach. It was funny. I was sending pictures to my friend. We were in this we were a rooftop pool. We stayed in this condo, and my friend's like, I thought you were in a third world country, man. And I was like, you thought, you know what I mean? You
You
thought, I mean, you know what I mean? Like that's what you think. That's what you see on TV. But I'm chilling, man. I don't know what you're
that's
talking
good
about.
for
So
sure, man.
yeah, well, I appreciate y'all time. I really do. I think we can talk for hours, and hopefully we can check back and continue to keep this relationship going. And when this pandemic's over, we can get together one time and hang out and do some other things. But I really appreciate your time coming on here. I know it's hard to squeeze you in. You got all kinds of
It's
things
all
going.
good, bro. This is blessing. Sean, what's up, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm just ready for that Mexico trip.
Yeah.
Fine, man. I honestly because I was just talking about that with my students that I want to go to Japan, but I want to go to Japan because we have a friend that's Japanese, that's from Japan, born there and everything, raised, and she lives here. And I was like, I want to go, but with her, I want to go with someone that's from the country that could take us to places that
Yep.
most tourists won't go to, and go to restaurants that most tourists won't walk into. That kind of stuff is valuable. You know what I mean? Like it's just like if I went to Vallejo or Vallejo, I would say, hey, Armani, you take me. I don't know where to get. I don't know anything about I just drive through there. I'm only reason I go to Vallejo is Six Flags. You know what I mean? That's it. And other than that, I'm going straight through and coming back. So it's like little things. Like, hey, you're from here. Show me what's up, man. What do we do? And what can we do?
Absolutely.
So I think that'd be valuable. I'll start doing trips out there. I don't know, once a year or something. I think that's a good
That's
business
good.
idea. You
For
know what I
sure,
mean?
bro.
Yeah. So I appreciate y'all coming on. I really do. And we're gonna be pumping this out, supporting your business however we can, supporting your program however we can, Armani. And yeah, man, I appreciate your
All
time.
right,
I
bro.
really do. All right, man. Y'all,
Nothing
y'all have
else.
y'all have a great one, and we'll check back with you. Thank
All
you.
right,
All
thanks
right.
for having me
Man.
on here.
Keep up the good work.